ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, and welcome back to another live stream. It's Monday. My goodness. Hello, good guts. Welcome. I was napping before the stream. Hello, Gregory. Welcome. I was actually like 20 minutes before the stream, I was napping because I did not sleep last night. Well, I tried to sleep last night. It didn't go very well because the day before, on Sunday, I slept like probably in a really bad position. And so like back here and my back was like hurting real bad. Like real bad. I was like in pain. Could not like, that's why yesterday's stream also got like, I didn't do yesterday's stream. Like maybe I'll try to walk it off. That didn't help. I was like, that did not help. And yeah, I did not sleep very well. And then I was like, today I was like, okay. I was like massaging, like I finally figured out, okay, it's like this muscle here is like got real stiff. I was like massaging it for a good chunk. Like it's better now, so hopefully tonight I'll sleep better. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, hopefully. You got the HLSL shader node to work? Nice. Isn't it just the custom node? Or is there a different, like another node that I don't know about? So that was just the custom node. Well, no, the problem was stretching was very painful. Like moving like this kind of movement was just extremely painful, right? And like it just basically what probably happened is I slept like a night before. I just slept in an awkward position where I probably like pinched a nerve. And so my muscle like, you know, tensed up. And basically I got a cramp somewhere like, I think this muscle here. And it kind of, it controls obviously this part and part of the back. It was like around there. And so, yeah, it was just not pleasant. Jesus Christ. Yeah, custom node, okay. Muscle relaxers? I don't know. I didn't want to grab anything. So tonight, hopefully, I'll be good. That's why I was also napping a bit, because I was like, I'm a little tired. So, and finally, I feel like I'm in a better place. Hot water, some slow stretching, maybe some anti-inflammatory medicine. Oh, I don't think it was inflamed or anything. No alcohol, though? That sounds like alcohol withdrawals. Do you ask a dumb question? I don't. The only questions that are dumb questions are questions that you can Google in 5 seconds. Those are the only ones I consider dumb questions. Like if you ask me, like, how do you install Unreal Engine, for example? Well, you can just Google that. In less time than it would take me to tell you how to do it, you could know the answer. That's the only kind of question I consider dumb questions. So I'm sure you'll be fine. Right. But yeah, so now we're back, you know, and got me working on our new ability. You get a notification on Discord when you go live, but you don't see the chat. What do you mean you don't see the chat? Wait. You should see, unless you don't let's see. Do you not see the live streams channel? Yeah, Gregory, have a good one. Thanks, bye. Yeah, you should see the live streams channel. Yeah, you should see this. Stop it. And there's a notification. You see this. If you don't, go in channel and roles. Make sure this is not turned on. If anything, try turning it on and off. But basically, yeah, just turn it on and turn it off. You should see live streams. Oh, you know what it is? What it could also be? If it's enabled, under channels and roles, you can go to browse channels and make sure it's turned on here. Because you could also have it be like enabled, but you could just be like you can turn things off. So for example, like I could turn off suggestions, clips, right? Introductions. And if I wasn't doing show all channel, oh, I'm moderator also. Oh, you can see it here. Yeah. So under general, there's all of them. I turned those off. Under general, I only see those two. So it's possible also they're turned off here. Because you can customize all the channels that you see and stuff on Discord. So that's my only guess as to why. Hey, you should see it. Hey, Vitamin K. Yep. I mention it in every single video. And it's also in the description of every single stream. Also, exclamation mark Discord. Checked everything, you don't see it? I mean, here. Let's see. Do you see the videos one? Or I mean, I don't know if you have that turned on. I just go to view server as role. Yeah, so I'm previewing right now as no stream pings. I don't have live streams. If I just uncheck this, oh. Hold on. Let me check my actual settings. I think it might be right on that. One second, let's fix that. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. It this? Yeah, I can check your roles. I think I know what it is. Let me see if I can just modify one thing. All channels. Add a channel. Missions. Everyone can see the channel. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but we can go is under here. If you turn on show all channels, the announcement ones show up. Without it, they're gone. I have it on by default always for myself. I'm not sure why announcement channels are go away. That's not an announcement channel thing, it seems. I need to look into announcement channels and why they're vanishing. Specifically, because only announcement channels that are vanishing, right? Every other one stays. We do show all channels. Yeah, there they are. Real weird. Like, I don't want them to disappear just because if I even don't have an announcement, that's odd. That is odd. Okay, well, turn that on, see if it works. Work where you click show all channels. I don't know why the announcement channels are hidden. I see, like, I see on Reddit people are also asking about that in September 23. That is odd. That's something I'm going to need to investigate of why the hell announcement channels are gone. That's good to know. Thanks for bringing that up. I'll investigate that like after the stream. See if I can get to the bottom of it. Because that should not be happening that way. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. In the meantime, though. We got this lovely lady to work with today. Last time, we set up her special ability, but we just never set up the actual ability. So after a little while, she goes ahead and does her ability, which should play the animation. There it is. Right, but nothing happens. Why she started moving when she wasn't finished? Excuse me? What? Why did she start moving when she wasn't clearly not finished? Sequence. This. Wait. Wait. 6 seconds. Oh, I don't want to wait. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. AI will do later. We're not doing AI now. Yesterday, when you asked no stream and no one answered, I was like, yeah, probably I'm not seeing some channel. No, yesterday there was no. I posted in the live streams chat that no stream today. Like in the same announcement channel that I posted it. If you go there now, you'll see my message. But obviously, if you didn't see the channel, then you wouldn't see the message. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Probably do cancel here. Both of these. Okay. So we don't need you. So we have this. So this is the actual attack that we need to do. And the actual attack, if you guys recall, is when she does her little dance and turns around and, screams to the sky, her like animation. We want to spawn circles underneath the character that are basically, if he stands in them, are going to, well, damage him. So that's what we need to do. Now, yeah, that animation. Okay, also, I know I just said we're not doing AI stuff, but I need to stop that turning around because that's gonna drive me crazy. Clear, focus. Okay. So what we need is an actor that has the collision box and the visual. The collision box is going to be a little more complicated, potentially. Okay, let's go to abilities. Just AoE circle. create this. Actually, for call this circle AoE just for ease of naming. Okay. So the problem is if I search for collision, there's capsule collision, box collision, and sphere collision. I need a cylinder. I effectively need a circle. Do I? No, I can use a capsule. I could use a capsule. I think for what we need, we can use it. Okay, let's get a decal. Let's bring this out into the world. And let's get... let's make a simple... is it radial gradient expansion? Is it this one? Masked. Aha! Then we got a circle. I made this bigger. Yeah, it'll be cut off. So if I want... what do I want? Probably want... for now... oh. For decal... oh. It has to be a translucent. I mean, for now, I think this is fine. As just like, as our testing one. We can always make a more complex one. So effectively, right, we need to have this guy. And that seems like a pretty good radius. The only thing I probably want to change is... I probably want to change the... it's a density. Yeah. Have less of a fall off here, so it's much easier to tell. So the idea is, right, it spawns underneath you. And... after a certain amount of time, we want it to explode and do damage. If I go to my effects stuff, I don't know if I have... migrant assets. I search explosion. I mean, this is not a great one. I might need to grab an explosion from the other thing. From our other pack. Welcome in, Lerbu Plate. Welcome. How's it going? How you doing today? So let's do this. I'm gonna keep it red. I was thinking maybe have it change color. We can have it change color over time. Let's maybe have it start, let's say, a certain color, but I really would want it to be actually a flip book probably in the end. I think I would want it in the end to be an animated flip book. Moved over to Twitch, you guts. So I guess for now we'll keep it because we'll swap it to a flip book down the line. Okay. So what we want to do is modify this capsule to be actually the right size. I need it not hidden in game. I guess if I'm at this point, I'm making a sphere effectively, so I'm gonna change this to a sphere collision because it doesn't matter. So we want this. So basically, inside of this sphere is where, after a certain amount of time, it'll deal damage. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and I want the explosion now. So let's swap over to the epic content project. Your chatter on YouTube and a lurker on Twitch. You have to say hi to your buddy Rory. Fair enough. So I want to search for explosion. Can I search escape particle system explosion? Okay. Let's see if we can find like a decent explosion. Or one that kind of works as like some kind of spell explosion happens. That's all we really need. We don't need anything like pretty. You don't need that. Oh. I mean, that could work. It's kind of a little for magic. That also works. Do we want the more explosive one or the more lightning explosive one? I don't know which one looks better. Or works better, rather. Jeez, okay, this one's overkill. We're not doing this one. Dear God, just imagine the amount of particles that we're going to be generating if we're spawning multiple of these. We're not doing that one. The lighting one seemed a little bit better. Oh, this one actually might work the best. You know what? I think we're not going with the lightning or this or that one. I think we might go with this one. Because I think for what we're doing, which is actually even a circle, what's the difference between these? I don't know what the difference is between these. So we'll just go with, yeah, this explosion. I think for what we're doing, this is the best one. So let's go ahead and migrate this one over. It's under Paragon, GRI. Oh, it's Grim. Okay, migrated it over, and let's swap back. Don't save. Yay! Also, I think the wallpaper also swapped during that. My wallpaper swaps every 10 minutes. Yes, yes. This is a variety. This Cyberpunk. Oh. Or this was Cyberpunk. Okay, so let's take you. Move here. You. I just placed this here. Open it.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, ads? Okay. Well, we're going to 0.6. Gonna eyeball the size real quick. Yeah, like 0.63, like this. Cool. Okay, well, once ads are done, we'll go ahead and take care of that. In the meantime, in the meantime, we'll have a drink. And because I was having such trouble sleeping, and I was gonna take a nap, I put some, you know, I just filled this up with chloroform. I figured, you know, that should get me sleeping better. And to be fair, during my little nap, I slept a lot better. So hopefully this will help, you know, sleeping after the stream as well. Should improve that, or help with that rather. I was actually thinking of making, because you guys keep saying I should do shorts. I was thinking of making a short of just all the drinks that I drink. Just a compilation of all the stuff I'm drinking every day, just for the randomly. Drink all if it's not working, try cyanide. Yeah, I enjoy some cyanide and happiness. That brings me back. Yeah, did you guys ever read Cyanide and Happiness when you were younger? Or maybe even these days? I don't know if... I'm sure the webcomic is still going. They were actually doing some YouTube stuff for... Probably still are, but I was watching it for a while and then I unsubscribed because it was just... They were doing like old shows. I like the comic ones. So the content changed, moved on. If you're not familiar, Cyanide and Happiness is the old school comics. Cyanide and Happiness. You know, these, for example. You doing today's special? Today's special, there'll never be another day like it. And you'll make the most of today because you're amazing. Smooch. Thank you. Not all of them are this wholesome. Some of them are quite violent. Some of them are ridiculous. But this is, if you've ever seen these characters, this is Side of Happiness. They have like a YouTube channel now and stuff, but that's where they originate. I don't like the idea, but since you have a tutorial channel, you should go for the ads type of shorts. No one would watch it though. So the problem is with shorts is tutorials don't work on shorts. And I agree with that. One, from experience, and two, from practice and then experience of that, is when you're watching a short, you're not looking for tutorials. If you're looking for tutorials, you're just watching the videos. You would look for the tutorial on the video. So you're not looking for, unless it's some sort of really clever thing, then you'll watch it on a short. But if you're just scrolling, and let's say an Unreal Engine tutorial comes up, you don't care. You're not there for Unreal Engine tutorials. Right? So shorts should not be like tutorials, in my opinion. I've tried tutorials in the past. They're never gonna go far. I mean, not never. I'm sure you could find exceptions. But yeah, they don't go very far, in my experience. Oh, not card BP. It's not the one I meant to open. This one. So I want this here. So this is all great and all, but let's turn it back on. Right, this will trigger immediately when being placed. So, oh, so we can set a delay here. Settings before activate. So if I set this to be 5, out of curiosity. That is... Oh, let's turn off auto activate. Okay, turning off auto activate gets me what I want. That does not work. I mean, unless it's like actually in game, it works, but doesn't work here. Yeah, that doesn't work. But to be fair, this is old Cascade system. Okay, so we need this to let's say 5 seconds. Activate. Why did it immediately activate? Oh, because I put a sequence note. I didn't put a damn delay in. I thought about putting a delay in, but I didn't. I haven't fully woken up, clearly. I clearly have not woken up fully. Okay, how long does it take us to go through this? 1, 2. So it takes about 2 seconds to go through it. So this should be maybe 2 seconds. And also, yeah, we need to fix that. The decal should not be that absolutely tall. So let's do like 0.1. 0.1. Actually, I'll do minus 0.5 maybe, and then I'll make this a little bit bigger, and then I'll move it down. So I'll still do the same effect, but now... Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to turn on, give it the angle filter. So if I search, can I just do to your function call, search angle. This one. This is an angle fade that I have, which makes it... so you see, if I... Right, you see how it shows through the feet? So if I... come here... Pretty much no instance. Swap you out. In here. Oh, the angle fade is on. It's on by default. Okay. There we go. So now on his feet, you don't see it. We probably just needed to crank this up like a little bit higher, not fully. Yeah, so now you don't see it on his feet because the angle doesn't match. So what I'm talking about is if I come here, right, you don't have the stretching. It only appears where it matches the angle. So that eliminates, effectively, it's like it's not casting on his feet. Because I don't want it illuminating the characters. Although I might. It basically would work like a glow if I want to turn it off. Effectively, right, it will look like, if I set this to 0. I need to turn it off entirely. Don't I? I need to disconnect it. You fly. Yeah, so if I want it to look like it's glowing, right, it basically simulates it's like it's glowing because it's affecting it, but for now, I'll do this. Tune of the sun will get you awake and ready. Wouldn't yellow be a better color? Why yellow? Just curiosity. I can make it yellow. We can make it any color we want, but why yellow specifically? I just wanted a bright color that's just gonna be, hey, move away. Although if there's blood on the ground, I can see this being... Yeah, let's change it. Sure. You know what? Let's do... That's the shade of yellow. That's the shade of yellow. There you go. We can make it a little darker, to be fair. Go. I'm actually gonna reduce this. Give it a little more fade off, I think. For now, this is fine. Okay. So. God damn. Is that what you wanted, Guts? God damn it. Okay. What I want to do is when the explosion happens, I want to activate this. And then I want to remove the decal. And then another second later, destroy the entire actor. Took me so long you couldn't. You could have stopped me. You absolutely could have stopped me. Oh yeah, that looks good. I feel like the circle might need to be a little bit bigger, or rather, explosion needs to be a little bit smaller. 0.6. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm keeping it yellow now. I hope you realize this. For the time being, it's going to be yellow. This is not something I care enough about to change. So, you just have to live with yourself knowing that you're responsible for this. You're proud. Okay. So what we want to do now is the sphere collision. Custom. We want to ignore everything. Overlap pawn, and I'm going to say no collision. After this 2 seconds of delay, enable set collision enabled. If I did such collision response to channel. If I did, no, this does not give me the option for. Okay, what I want to know is if I come here and I do an overlap event, it's still not beginning overlap. So I might need to do get all actors of class. So oh, it got me. Oh, okay. No, it got me. Okay. Actually, I don't think it's on begin overlap that I want to do this. I think I just want to do a get all overlapping actors because I don't want this continuously going. So we are going to change this. So I'm going to I don't know why I have the sequence here. I think I was going to do multiple things here, but then now I'm changing it. So after this delay, I can put a sequence here. I wanted to do all of this. Which is the collision. And then the explosion can be here on this next one. And this is the destruction. So when we do this, get overlapping actors. For each loop, print the name. Oh, did I miss it? Okay, it got me. Okay. Now I need to do damaged. So for any overlapping character, it's going to go damaged. We are going to need a damage dealer. So for the time being, what I'm going to need to do is let's make a new variable here. I can get get instigator. Oh no, I need the actual reference. Okay. Damage dealer exposed. This is going to be a spell type. No knock up or back. Let's say each one will be 20 damage. Hit normal will be just up. Solutions. Thank you so much for the 100 bits.
I'm late today. How's it going? Anything on the interview?
No interviews today, and I have not heard anything yet from the interview from last time, unfortunately. It is Plankton. Yeah, when you do TTS, you have a chance of getting SpongeBob, Squidward, or Plankton. Unfortunately, there is no Patrick. I wish there was Patrick. We have the random of the three of getting it. Yeah. I just noticed that, you know, I have access to 3 of them. I'm like, well, I guess it's Bikini Bottom DTS. Because why not? But welcome in, welcome. And you're fine. You're good being late. Yeah, I'm still waiting. So the interview I did was on Wednesday. So they said 1 to 2 weeks to hopefully schedule the follow-up interview. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It was like the position is like I think the best fitting for me that I've pretty much ever seen. But, you know, that doesn't mean they'll go with me just because it fits me. still in the window. Sometimes they take a long time. You wait a month before a call back. The thing is, this is a tiny studio, like 10 people or so studio. So they shouldn't have as much bureaucracy to go through. They did say they have 2 more people that they're interviewing, but they also said that they're trying to hire someone by June. So technically speaking, I'm waiting for my PR, which should be here by end of the month or early mid next month at the latest, based on the government's own estimate and how long this takes them. So as long as they hire me, they could take an extra month. I don't care. In fact, it'll be better for me. I just wish they did the, they just scheduled the second one. That's all I would love. Is, it doesn't matter if it's like the second interview is in like, let's say 2 weeks. That's fine. If they just scheduled it, that would be awesome. But, in the meantime, I'll just wait. I'll just patiently wait. just twiddling my thumbs, awkwardly waiting. But yeah, hopefully it works out, because it seemed like a super good fit for me. Okay. So this is going to do all the damage. So theoretically, you little ball of anxiety, you have no idea. So theoretically, if I go here, oh, I missed. Because I haven't assigned the damage dealer. So, okay, what we can do for now is you're the damage dealer. I missed. Okay, I need you not to attack me. I'm paying attention to the other one. Aha, it works. Okay. Okay. So we're having it work. So now we need her to spawn them when she does the ability underneath our feet. So get attack target. Let's get a validate. Get, just in case. Let's do a for loop. I want to spawn 4 of them. Can you say something mean yet flattering? I mean, you can. Freedom of speech and all that. Nothing's stopping you. Get actor location. You love that I brushed my hair? I didn't. I didn't. I think on Sunday, I just took a shower not too long before that, and so it was still the drying and not yet floofed up face. I just need to get a haircut. I didn't. Like, I'll do this, like, occasionally. And that's it. Like, I don't... And like, because when I get out of the shower, I'll comb it into place and then it'll just dry and floof up. I just need a haircut badly, and I just haven't gotten one in a long time. That's really it. Because I know I didn't. I've never brushed my hair before a single video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you about that. There's no point. It's not something that matters. So yeah, I didn't. So if it looks that way, it's not because of that. Took you 5 minutes to realize what was different? Yeah, probably the fact that I just took a shower probably a few hours before that. It dried enough, but it was still like in that, you know, still holding its shape because I haven't gone outside and had the wind like, you know, frizzle it up, or I haven't slept yet. So yeah, that's why. What are my thoughts on C++ coding? If you have the performance, is it still worth converting? I mean, do it in C++ if it's easier for you to do it in C++. Don't force yourself to do it in C++. Blueprints will get you, depending on what you're doing, 100% of the way to getting what you want. Some things are more efficient in C++, or so everyone says. No one has been able to show me by how much. And I'll go further into it after the ads. After ads, I'll go further into it. Thank you for the 50 more bits. Solutions. I appreciate it. Ads indeed. Also, it's playing once. I haven't changed anything. But that played only once. Also, dear God, it is really warm in here. It has gone up 4 degrees in the past hour because of the sun. Because of this god-awful thing. I really need to get like the no sun emote. That's what I need. I need emote just has a sun and just no. That's an emote. So bad. Maybe I am a vampire. You can't prove anything. You have no proof of anything. Okay. Oh, also, I got some sunglasses. By the way, they're extremely good sunglasses. Some might say they're blocking 100% of the sun. Sunglasses. I'm gonna try them tonight. It's I've never worn these or never tried what's it called? The sleeping whatever they're called. Forget the name. It escaped from my mind entirely. Stream with that looks good. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. So we'll see how it works sleeping with, but basically in the morning, like if I go to sleep at 12, 1, it doesn't matter. I can't go to sleep that late because give you a TTS. I'm not streaming all night. And no, we're not doing a subathon. Or a cheerathon. But yeah, in the morning, like at 7 a.m., the sun wakes me up. So I'll just get less sleep if I go to sleep late. So I'm gonna try these tonight and see how they work. I'm also guaranteeing you that there's a 90+% chance I will forget to wear them. Okay? Just want to throw that out. That I know that I'm saying that I'm gonna try it, but there's a 90% chance I won't. You set a goal. If it's reached, you gotta do all-nighter stream? No way. I don't have the energy. No. Also, who's gonna watch me? Dear God. But to continue answering your questions about the C++, yeah, no one's been able to tell me, or not tell me, show me the exact difference in performance between a project done with C++ and the same functionality done in Blueprints. Everyone says C++ is faster, and I believe it, because Blueprints has to convert to C++ and then run. But no one has been able to show me by how much. So, as an artistic person first that has become technical, Blueprints is infinitely easier to me. I can do all of this without even thinking twice. But as soon as I have to be like, okay, what did I get wrong? Oh, I wrote private with a capital P instead of lowercase p. That's why nothing works. Oh, dear God. Right. For me, it's a pain in the ass. So because of that, I don't do it as much. So, yeah. You moved all your furniture in the bedroom on Sunday because sun was hitting your face in the morning? See? Now the sun reflects on your closet door, it still hits your face. Yeah, I have I've said it, there's a side of the building is right there, and it reflects off the sun from the other direction. God. 10 times slower in Blueprints than C++, depending on what it is? No, it's not 10 times slower. That's not a real comparison. I want a game or some kind of because Blueprints are not the majority of your performance cost in a game. Or C++ is not the performance cost that's gonna... It can chug your game, but that's not necessarily... It could be a lot of things. It could be bad materials. It could be bad geometry. It could be, like, thousands of particles, right? All of these things... It could be lighting. It could be, like, 20 other things that will slow down your game. Right? So, let's say that your Blueprints/C++ account for 20% of your game. Okay. So, what's the difference in the end then? Right? Because if it's the same of optimizing Blueprints in C++, it would be the equivalent of optimizing like high-res unoptimized geometry to more optimized geometry, right? They'd be the equivalent, the same thing. Cool, that's an optimization step that's good to do, but it's not required depending on your performance goals in the end. So people saying it's 10 times faster, but that's not a real value. That's not a real number use case. Because 10 times faster, yeah, it'll compute something 10 times faster, but if you're already at 120 FPS and you're capped at 120 FPS, being 10 times faster is still going to keep you at 120 FPS, right? Because you're capping yourself. So in your case, it doesn't matter lickety split. Or at all, rather. I think that was the wrong saying entirely. So that's where I would need to see, like, no one's going to produce that kind of data. Everyone's always going to tell you what is computing faster. Sure, but there's so many other things you got to account, right? Like, I was doing, at a previous job, I was doing a lot of performance optimizations, because I was working on the LED wall, and you got to be really performant to work in that. In fact, 60 FPS won't run on that wall. It has to be even more optimized than that. So you got to look at, okay, where's your cost? Is it GPU cost? Is it your triangles? You have like too much crap in your scene. Like, is it your game threads? Is it, you know, where's the like cost coming from? Then you have to optimize that. So blueprints, for example, go into the game thread usually. What I'm talking about is if I come here and do a stat unit, right here, you have your frame, which is your total cost. Then you have your game. If I hide the UI, usually it's faster because then you have your draw calls, your draw, your RHI, your GPU, right? You have all these costs. If I close this, by the way, it'll go down considerably, like the game, because it's currently rendering all of this as well. But basically, yeah, and this is inaccurate because this is open. So this is like, this breaks you down, and like, okay, let's say RHIT was really high, and then I could be like, stat RHI. Assuming right? And then I can be like, okay, the RHI is very high. What is using, like, okay, in my texture stuff, here's all the GPU stuff. This is what's addressing RHI. What's my triangle count right now? Like right now I have, you know, almost 40k triangles drawn. The average is 16k, as the max is 38k. Average is really what we care about. I can't tell you where 18k triangles are coming from, I'll be honest. Probably from the sphere. Oh no, so, oh yeah, here's another one. So see how it says 8k triangles right now? If I go here, it's 16k. You go unlit, it's 9k. 16k, 9k. Right? This is something that shadows and like dynamic lighting, especially on like nanite pieces, effectively calculates triangles again on top of it. So that's something I learned a while back, is if you have a light source casting shadow on a nanite piece that's casting on a large nanite surface as well, those triangle count, that triangle is multiplying onto itself. It's recalculating those triangles effectively. So that's why your triangle count is higher. That's why this is lower, because it's not calculating those shadows, and shadows are going into triangle counts. So yeah, there's like a lot of things. So RHI is going to also be affected by lighting, right? So what I'm saying is, yes, C++ will make some things more optimized. There's 80,000 other things that can be optimized. So it is not a make or break thing. That was the entirety of that of the point of that. It was just, you know, yes, good to optimize thing in C++, but do not be like, okay, I have to do everything in C++. There are games made entirely in blueprints. Anyways, Lee, welcome in. So the moving portions of the code to C++ will be obvious. We have hundreds of nodes in a single graph. Trying to do computations that aren't easy with blueprints. Overhead blueprint seems like it would be proportional to the total nodes and then all the graphs. Well, a lot of times, things you'd want to do in C++ is like have a parent node that does all like the computation of something, and then and then you create children off of it in with blueprints to make a little and use that information. But you can do that in blueprints. You can make a parent node that has that computation done once, and children that just reuse it. Same functionality entirely. Just one's C++, one's not. Again, under the hood, I don't know exactly how things are broken up. But so far, you know, from my little knowledge of C++, right, it's yeah, it's better in some aspects, but I wouldn't pull your hair out for it. Your physics in C++ due to them having a dynamic gravity system. Your AI, I was wondering if I should have converted it to C++ or not really, since finding a position for them is a big complex task. Yeah, some things are just easier in blueprints, just straight up. Some things are only possible in C++. So don't force one or the other. The best solution is to do both together. That's the best solution. Whichever one is easier for your task, use that one. The difference between Blueprint and C++ comes in things like load screen, other aspects of like that. Running a loop in C++ versus Blueprint is actually 10 times fast. Yeah, things like that. That's very possible. Those UE4. Yeah, so these in Unreal 5 has made a lot of optimizations to blueprints. Blueprints in Unreal 5, like these days, are considerably faster, especially in 5.4. They're even faster still than they were like in the early Unreal 4 days. They just are. You know, C++ hasn't changed speeds, but blueprints have gone considerably faster. So the gap between them has been shrinking every iteration of Unreal. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, I need a freaking... Thank you for the 100-bit solutions.
You saved me headaches, XD, since I'm more of a back-end person than artist. I felt bad doing more in blueprints, huh?
No, I mean, this entire game is done in blueprints. Aside from being able to modify gravity, which there's a workaround, like I've found just alternative methods, and the modifying gravity was just like a fun thing I wanted to try. It wasn't even guaranteed to work. So far, everything has been blueprints. I haven't had any issues. None. So yeah, don't stress yourself over it. Do whatever is easier. Go from there. Over time, as you get better, you'll just be like, okay, I want to do this in C++, I want to do this in blueprints, etc. You'll just naturally like figure things out for yourself. God damn, I need a loop with a delay. So this is one thing that I'd want to make in C++ because there is no loop with delay. So there's a few things, right, that, okay, this is something I'd want to do in C++. What I'm talking about is I want to execute this loop every second, not immediately, all of them. But I can't do a delay here, right? I can't do like a second delay here because this will just run this delay or multiple times. Like by the time this runs, this index will be wrong, right? So now what we need to do is do a timer by event. And again, there's right, we're gonna use a workaround. We're just using a timer to get the same result. But I would love it to have like an option for that. And again, that's C++. Spawn circle AoE. So we're gonna loop this every second. I cannot specify the amount of loops, so let's make a let's make a new variable. Circle AoE spawned. So when it does this for the first time, it's going to set it to be 0. Then it's going to increment these. And then it's going to check if it is greater or equal to to the number to spawn. And let's just say we're going to do 4 of them. Have you seen the new ChatGPT 4.0? It's going to be free and have some crazy feature now. It can listen, talk, and see. I've not. I have not. What is this? ChatGPT 4.0? Quick detour. Yeah, I have the free version. I don't pay for it. Especially nowadays. Is the newest flagship model that provides GPT-4 level intelligence, but is much faster? Wait, did they just say to the free users? So what's the premium version going to be then? If this is already faster. Or is it faster than 3.5? It was. More language support. Cool, I guess. Oh, okay. It actually has web access now. You can analyze photos. And you can use the GPTs, the custom GPTs. Okay. This was a 4.0 only premium version. Yeah, they said it's faster than 4, but that means what are they going to offer to the Pro version? Right, because before you paid for Pro to get GPT-4 because it was faster and better. It wasn't faster. It was just better. 3.5 was still faster. So this is cool. If this is the free version, absolutely for it. New desktop app. Oh, for Mac OS. Never mind. Moving on. You can have voice conversation with ChatGPT directly from your computer. Cool, I guess. This looks exactly the same. Oh, this is just all Mac stuff. Okay, I see. So really, this is... Okay. I mean, right now, it's still 3.5, right? Yeah, right now, it's still... It doesn't have... It's not out yet. So when is it being released? We're beginning to roll out GPT-4 to Plus and Team users with ability for enterprise users coming soon. We're also starting to roll out free with usage limits today. Okay. So that's the difference. Plus users will have a message limit up to 5 times greater than free users. Okay. So there's a limit to how much you can use this thing. So that's the asterisk. Which is the reason why I haven't cared too much about getting ChatGPT 4 before, because it was paid. Not paid, limited. So I was like, I'll go through it and then what? That seems like a pain in the butt. It struggles with a lot of game-related stuff. It's cool for software, though. Yeah, probably. Maybe availability to know how many users will be on this one. Yeah, who knows? Hey, Tommy, welcome in. How's it going? A few weeks in the video. Yeah, when it comes out, I'll give it a whirl, see how it is. But yeah, and until then, it's cool. But like, I don't use ChatGPT like super much right now. I use it a lot more when I was doing running Dungeons and Dragons. It was great for that. It would like help me like write up backgrounds for characters and stuff. Make as a baseline. And you can modify and tweak from there. Zorla was not one of the names. Zorla was recommended by you guys. Okay, so once we have reached the maximum amount here, we want to. Oh, I just felt the sun is as. See how much darker it got? It's just because I felt the sun is no longer like in this room as much. Oh, that was so nice when it happened. Small things, small things. Okay, so when this happens, we'll stop it. And if it's not stopped, then spawn actor of class. Damage dealer is self. Spawn transform is that. Oh, spawn ignore collisions. Actually, yeah, always spawn ignore collisions. That could be bad. That should be fine because enemies can't hit each other. You're using it for game development? I use it for my what's it called? My Blender code. But I use 3.5 for that. Yeah, go early. Well, have a good night, Guts. Thanks so much for stopping by. Go to watch the VOD later tomorrow so you don't get behind. You'll be fine. I'll catch you up tomorrow on everything we've done today. No worries. Yeah. I use ChatGPT to create a code, a Python code that renders all 8 directions for me automatically. Yeah, so I created basically a setup that I knew would work. I just didn't know how to write the syntax for it, and so I just had to write the syntax. I basically set up everything it needed to do it. Can you test the accuracy of ChatGPT and blueprints? It's non-existent. I can tell you already. I've tested it before. The sun is coming back. Sun is coming back. At least I tried in 3.5 to be fair. Not 4. But ChatGPT and blueprints is just... I asked it to do complex stuff to be fair. But that's where I'd want the help on, is the more complex stuff, so. Okay, let's see if this will now work. Leave me alone. I need you to start spawning. Okay. Why is she starting to move so much earlier? Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Oh no, she doesn't have... I don't know why. Odd. Okay. So a couple of things. I wanted to be faster. There was way too much of a gap between, right between them. Also, if we're doing half time, half second, I'd want this to be like, let's do like 10. So this will last for 5 seconds effectively. Way too many, but this is better for testing. I should have reduced the delay time, but oh, okay. So a couple of things that are good. I think the timing between them is good. It gets a nice like array. What I don't like is how long it takes to explode. That's this 2 seconds. So I'm gonna make this half a second. Oh, ads. Oh wait.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh wait. It's amazing how confident the chatbot can be about incorrect answers. Yeah, I mean it has to be. He doesn't know any better. Yeah, it's Solutions. Thank you for the 25 bits. Pausing for ads. Pausing for ads. No one will be left behind, whether you sub or don't sub. Ah, dear God, though, it's hot in my room. Can't. Summer, huh? God darn summer. What's the temperature outside? Yeah, it is currently cooler outside than in my room by over 10 degrees. It's because the sun is just directly into my room. And so it just becomes... I'm just cooking in here, literally. It is actually just cooler outside. I can't... The problem is I can't open a window. Because my windows are all facing the same direction. So if I open them, there's no wind coming in. Because I can't make a draft. You need two windows like on different sides of a building so you can have a pathway. So opening windows doesn't work for me. But okay, we change the timing. Let's run through with her. Let's have you do your ability, please. You gotta give her a 20-second cooldown. It's still so weird that it runs the cooldown when it first enters it. It doesn't like succeed on executing it right away. Oh. Aha! Okay. That looked pretty good. That, I think, worked pretty well. Okay, let's try it one more time. And I'm just gonna... Hey, CZ, welcome in. How's it going? Oh. Okay. If I got a hit, I can dash and then run. It is a little difficult. But it is possible. What I might do is let's try like 0.75, just a little bit of a longer delay. I might put it back at 0.5, but thank you. The effect I got from Epic, the music I got from Pirate Software, neither of which I made myself. Good to know that none of the things I made were on that list. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Gives a little bit of a longer moment to get the hell out of there. I like that a little more. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is explosion start delay. And I'm gonna make this exposed. I'll make this 1 second here. And then I just overwrite it here. Okay. You've been doing Unreal for like 2 years and you didn't realize gameplay tags were in like UE4 yet? Started using them and they're super cool. Yeah, they're gameplay tags just make things so much easier. Yeah, that's basically the main system that I use here. Do you know if spell parameters like that could be loaded from a file instead of compiled into a blueprint? Loaded from a file? What do you mean? Because if it's a .uasset file, is that what you mean? Because it has to be in Unreal. It has to be compiled, like imported and converted into Unreal format to use files. I think there's some exceptions, like I think Word documents, like that kind of stuff you can do with data sheets. You can have it read, but that might be like an actual C++ thing. If it is possible, probably C++ specifically. Yeah, I don't know of a way, but possibly in C++, yeah. Don't go into the game dev guilt thing of I have make everything yourself. That stands in the way of shipping anything. I don't know. Like the plan for me is I want the entire prototype. Like the plan is to make the prototype, and eventually I want like a small team. Like I want to do Kickstarter or something like that, and I want to get like a small team going on this because I'm definitely not doing music myself. That ain't happening. I know the basic of FX stuff, but it would be great to have like actual effects person. Like it's gonna be a lot of like environment stuff, so environment would be good. What is my name? I go by Corrosion online. Or Procedural Minds is the channel. Yeah, Wesley, the only way I can think of is possibly through some C++ stuff, but I don't know any way of doing it through blueprints. Unfortunately. Okay, so this now works. The one thing that is odd is why... Why does she start moving before the animation is done. Let's see. Okay. So I want to see. Okay. I'm going to. Waiver to cast it. Also, that was me, not you, in terms of that sound. That was my notification. Looking at her. Okay. She started moving before this finished. How the hell? Okay. Let's look at this tree then. Just move it like here. Here. What? Where is this tree going? And why is she moving? They should not have completed that tree. Come on. There it is. Okay. I'm watching it. This never happened. Hey, Smith Dog, welcome in. How to get started in game dev? You're taking a few Udemy classes and going through another course in a book, but things still don't click. It's how to implement your own features. I just did a tutorial and I try things. Don't follow tutorials and that's it. The way I do things is I will follow a tutorial and then I will either recreate it all from memory to make sure that I understand it all, or I will take that tutorial and then I will go beyond it. So if I have a tutorial that tells me how to make a button in a UI button using UMG, for example, okay, I'm gonna make 5 buttons, and they're gonna do different things, and I'm gonna make them one do a different color, and one do this, and one do that, right? So I just took that tutorial, and then I use it as a bungee to go and check out all these other things. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. Don't just follow tutorials, because that's not going to help much. You need to make sure that you're using that information right away. And that's how you'll figure out, okay, how do you actually use that info, right? But yeah, for me, I just went into it. Like, I started learning blueprints, and Google is a fantastic place. If you don't know something, just Google it. You learn how to do one thing, another thing, and then like, okay, well, that makes sense. Well, now let me just take this information that I learned and then put it in here. Take this information I learned, also put it in here. Combine some things, try out some new things, and then, build up. And that's how it's done. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see. It's going here and finishing execute, but why is it not doing this wait? This is lower priority. Oh wait, why is this? Why is this lower priority? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was the problem. So for some reason, even though this was to the left of it, it thought that this was other way around. So now, when she does this, this should be fine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you have any other questions, yeah, feel free to ask. Yeah, it's just make sure that when you watch something, you're learning. You could do two things. And I do two things when I watch a tutorial. I'll either let's make sure she doesn't. Why did she start moving? This is not a board. Sorry. There's two things you can do when you watch a tutorial, right? You can either, or three things. You can either learn what it does, point for point, which I never do. Two, which is what I like to do the most, is see what they are doing and try to figure out why they're doing it. It doesn't matter that they don't explain it. Most people don't, because they assume that you have some kind of basic knowledge of some things. So let's say, all right, every time I do this kind of tutorial, this, like, whatever it is, I always do this animation override, and then I add and remove this gameplay tag, and then I finish execute, right? This always happens, and you're like, okay, well, I know I need to do this, and I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, but you know what you're doing. So what can you do? You can Google individual nodes on YouTube. I say on YouTube because there's nothing on documentation for individual nodes. And start learning about, okay, well, what are gameplay tags? Why am I using them? And there's videos about that. And then what are animation overrides or animation montages? Let's just learn about that. And then you'll understand, okay, that's why they're using this. And then you can Google, if you want, from there and see, like, okay, are there alternatives? And just search alternatives to gameplay tags and just see what people say. And go from there. And the third method is just make a note that the tutorial exists. Like, there are some tutorials that I know exist that are really simple to do and follow that I just have not memorized how to do them because I do those things so rarely. For example, having a point, having an object move along a spline. For some reason, I've done this, I think, 3 or 4 times ever. And it's just, I've never memorized the specific node or the specific math for it. And I should, but it's like a 5-second Google and I have the graph up. So that's fine too, in my opinion. But it all goes down to being able to search. Any of these... lower priority. Is that the problem? Was that the problem? Hopefully that's the problem. That was the problem. Now we just move along here. I'm not sure why she starts moving, because it doesn't complete. Come on. Why? Definitely sounds a little more of a learning than taking a class you've taken. The book has a lot more information than the Udemy courses. It's not about, you know, you can read a book, you can watch a video, but you need to, as I say, learn to learn. Right? What I mean is, like, I can read documentation, but I will not learn from the documentation because that just doesn't work for me in my personal, like, way I learn. So you need to learn, how do you learn, and use that to learn. So my method might not work for you, but you gotta find your method. You're not sure how 2D animations work? Can you call a function in the animation to have her move again? Well, the thing is, she should be executing this attack, and then I have to wait 6 seconds. She's not waiting. This never happens. Okay, here, I'll show it more zoomed in. Oh, yeah, stop it. Yeah, there. So you guys can see it now. Right, so it does the special attack, or should do the special attack, and it should wait 6 seconds, even after the special attack is done. Okay, so special attack is happening. Wait has never happened. What the hell's going on? So, what's the problem here? Let me see if this tries to print multiple times. I have a feeling it might be trying to trigger again and then it fails. But it's on a 20-second cooldown. It shouldn't print multiple times, but let's see if it does. Like, I have a cooldown specifically to make sure that this doesn't happen. It's impossible for her to trigger this multiple times, but okay, it said hello. It said hello for some reason. It failed. Why did it fail? Wait, did I disconnect something? Why is it failing now? What? Why is it not doing anything? Okay. What happened? All I did was add a print string. Why did it all of a sudden just stop working entirely? What the hell? I need to execute, and I just want to look at that print string. Okay, there's the print string. It did not print again. So it is correct. It's only triggering once. Because I was wondering, like, maybe it's triggering again. And so it's exiting out, but no. Something failed in a special attack and looks like it skipped a move. Yeah, well, clearly. But why did something happen? I'm just gonna read just one more time. Print string completed. Cancelled. Failed. No, we tried this and it was saying completed, but I'm just gonna double check again. It was showing completed, and completed should only be fired when the animation ends. It's possible that it's firing not when the animation ends. There's completed. So it ran completed and nothing else. Hey, Holy Grab. Hello, AO. What's the issue? For some reason, despite completing, besides still being in this behavior tree, all the way in the left of everything, they start moving and ignoring this weight entirely. This is lower priority. This is self. This is lower priority. Lower priority. This has nothing. Is she losing access to the attacking target? Hold on. I think I have an idea of why this happens. I think I figured out why this happens. I'm gonna just confirm it right now. Let's see. If this fixes it, then I know what the problem is and how to solve it. Aha! Okay. I know what the problem is and how to solve it. So, what's happening is, doing this special attack, and kill this. What's happening is, I have it where the enemies have senses, right? So they can hear you, they can see you, things of that nature. But if they don't see you for a certain amount of time, or they have no access to you for a certain amount of time, they forget about you. If they forget about you, Or if that state changes, if they forgot about you, they stop running this. They stop running this attack tree because they forgot about you. You can't be attacking someone who doesn't exist. And so it goes somewhere else, and then they realized, oh, wait, no, I do know where you are. Or rather, I know where you are, but I'm not going to attack you. I'm going to go investigate where you are. And then they see you, and then but they're still playing that animation. So what we need to do is make it so it's a longer time for them to lose interest in us. And that's what's doing it. Yeah. That's what's like that's why I was so confused. It's because, right, it's like nothing it tells it to cancel out is triggering once. Like, what's going on? Okay, so let's fix that. What trick do you have before the special attack? The trick is just a cooldown. Yeah, it's like it just happens after 20 seconds, automatically every 20 seconds. No, nothing special there. There was absolutely no checks except, yeah, well, no, there was a check to see that I'm in attacking state. And, well, it went into it, but it just left it. So if I go to A, perception, max age on the site is 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Max age is 20 seconds. It has not been longer than 20 seconds, though. Excuse me, then? I'm gonna set this, I'm just gonna, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna set the site to be just 200 seconds. Just, let's see. Just let's see if that's the problem. Because I know what's causing it now, but if it's 20 seconds, then why is it being caused? No? So it happens here. Observer boards both. Set attack target. So let's see, attacking. Why? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her print the attack target for me. I can just do it here. I only have one. Just print me the attack target. Let's see if it's actually changing or something else is going on. That's what it is. It's the... Oh, that's exactly what it is. I ran out of the distance, most likely. Well, it's not guaranteed, but I think that's exactly what it is. I'm gonna snooze the ads while we test this. I think that's actually correct. Loose sight radius. I'm just gonna set this to be like 5K. Because I am running. I'm not that far around her, to be fair. I'm not that. I'm like running around her pretty close, but. I mean, hell, doesn't hurt to try. Nope. It was good try. Okay, let's do the print string. Let's see what she says about the attack target. Okay. That print string should not change. During the entire time, it should not change. If it changes for even a single tick, then we know there's the problem. But it shouldn't be changing. My user special. I just changed the cooldown time. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Okay, it's been longer than 20 seconds. Did you fail to do it for some reason? Excuse me? Non-elite, please. Okay. Come on. Your special attack, I believe. Of course, now she just won't do the special attack. What happened? All I did was add a print string. Oh, there we go. No, it's solid. It does not change. Oh, you're thinking that it might... Oh. What? Let's see. Yeah, because you would still lose sight of you if I got behind her. That makes a lot of sense. And I'm running around her. So what I probably would need to do to get around this is change her mode. Yeah, that fixes it. So we'll figure this out after the ads.
Ads are here.
Yeah, but basically, I'll need to probably set, just set her to be like a different mode, like set her to be frozen technically. And then when it's complete, set her to be unfrozen and back to attacking state. I think that will work. I think that should work and get around this. Yeah, you were right, Al. It's, yeah, I didn't think about freaking the cone of vision. I'm like, I'm within sight range, but yeah, there's the cone of vision. It's been a while since I set it up, and I completely forgot about it. That makes perfect sense. And that's why it happens when I'm running around the character, not just in general. Yeah. We'll set her to be frozen. And then have her set back to attacking. That should work. Oh, so take a nice sip. Also, for anyone that missed it today, I'm drinking chloroform because why not? Should help with sleeping, right? Okay. So now that we know the problem, yeah, why not? I mean, look, you can't see inside of this. You can't prove me wrong. I'm drinking chloroform. And you just have to take my word for it. It helps with sleeps. You know, yesterday I didn't sleep very well, so today to get a good night's sleep, you know, just down a bit of it and pass right out. Some people use NyQuil. I don't know. That seems unhealthy. Okay. Let's modify this. You're one strong-minded human, not to be passed out by now. Well, it's thanks to you guys. You know, you guys keep me up. You know, gotta put on a good show and work on my game and get some actual productivity and. So we need to get the AI. So do I need to get it? No, I don't. I can just make it a blackboard key selector. No, hold on. There's a way. Do I need to get a reference to the AI controller from, I think I do. Enemy. Here. This can be, enemy. Because it's never going to be the parent class. So, might as well. If I recompile, it did not complain about anything else, so awesome. So here, I then can get AIC enemy base, which is our variable for it already. And then I can set state as frozen. Okay, let's do this. And then here, set state as attacking. And the attacking target is okay. Let's see. I'm setting it to be frozen, which should keep it in place. I don't have anything that removes frozen except manually, so it shouldn't leave frozen state. Excuse me? I said shouldn't leave frozen state. Oh, well, I'm forcing her out of the... Oh, no, hold on. I'm forcing out of frozen state. Or into frozen state. I'm just going to not unfreeze. Now I'm... Oh, also... Where's my behavior tree? 10 seconds, please. Love of God, let's make it 10 seconds. So now it's to be in frozen state. Should... Okay. Is she not going to frozen state? For some reason? She should be. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So she gets put in frozen state, and then when I run back in front of her, she sees me and gets put back in. But hold on. So say is attacking. I can make it so does not do this if frozen. Get current state. Not equal to frozen. Because when we run in front of her, she realizes that we're, well, resets the attack. Because she loses us, which is all fine and dandy, but then, yeah. As we go back into her eyesight. I just had an interesting idea to solve this. What if get AI perception component? Can I modify this? Get census config. Can I modify this config? I wonder if there's any way for me to set this dynamically. What I can do is... Oh, you know what? Can sense actor false. And... I can set a variable on her that when she does the special attack, she doesn't lose sight. Unbound sight. Or 360 vision. So when it's sensed, if it's should be not Boolean. So by default, this will be off. So it'll be as normal. And if this is false, it'll still go to false because it's not both of these being true. And when I turn this on, it will always go to false. Oh, no. Yeah, because this will... If I turn this on, this will be off, which means this will fail always. Okay. So now... Let's see if this works. Basically, we're telling it to not lose sight of us. It's not 360 vision. It's technically infinite vision. So it is entirely inaccurate, but so infinite vision. Sure. It's unlimited. Like, you don't lose sight of someone. I don't know what. It's fine. It's fine as a name. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see. Okay. What? Well, she definitely lost sight of me. What? Ha. What? Oh. It helps when you Ow. Aha! Look at that! It works! There's our solution. So basically, she cannot lose sight of us. What? No, what? Hey, Dalian, welcome in. What? Why? Why did it work the first? Wait, now she's... So she's losing sight of us. This is your life? Yeah, mine too. I don't like it. Watch, it's gonna be something small and stupid. It always is something small and stupid. So on YouTube, you can clip that on Twitch. Why do you need YouTube? You can clip that on Twitch, Solutions. There's a clip button below. It's a checkbox somewhere. Not, yeah, it is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this instead. If okay, infinite vision. If I oh, you know what it is? Still loses vision of me. Oh no, this should... I should just expose that elite version as just a checkbox or just turn it off. Okay. Okay. So was I just doing something dumb with being that, having that AND node? Okay. I don't know what the difference was. But what I went through, it should have been fine. Even with that, sure. Whatever. Thank you, Solutions. Okay, but we now have this. Now, Well, I just realized if I have more mages, this won't change what I need to do in terms of escaping from them, right? So if I did this, okay, let's, I want all your attention, please. Right? It doesn't change what I need to do in terms of, yeah, running around. So I can have an infinite amount of them on me, and what I need to do doesn't change. I just keep running, right? They can all cast it together. They cannot cast it together because it spawns where I am. Now the problem is if I let them hit me once. Yeah, that's, I mean, very, very much deadly. Let's see what happens when one of them hits me. I just want to be able to make sure that I can get out of it. I also probably want to introduce a... I have a stun cooldown implemented. But I think I should play around with those values. So... First of all, I want to change my stun length to half a second. Stun cooldown is on, but let's change stun length to half a second instead of a second. Because that seemed way too long. I didn't like how long that was keeping me stunned for. Okay, that's a little bit better. Do it one more time, please. Oof. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? It's because those spawn every half second. Hold on. Why am I... Is my animation playing every time? It shouldn't be. I think that's something I actually need to modify in the blueprint with the cooldown. Ah, okay, it's not... Okay, it's not playing. It's just... Okay. Let's make this... 35? It's just supposed to stop you for a moment, so... That's fine. That's a lot better. Now that's a lot better of getting out of it. Okay. Now we're working. Now we're cooking. Yeah, spawn it one more time, please. And then as long as I keep running, it's fine. And I should be able to just dash around as well. It shouldn't matter. So one more time, we'll just do a dash test. Yep. Doesn't matter. All works great. Awesome. Okay. Yay. Why have one of my lights not turned on? Hold on. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Okay, for some reason the backlight turned on, the main one didn't. I'm like, why is it? What's going on? Okay, so it's working now. What we need to do now is to make it so she's not shooting us from 2 feet away. That's problem number one, because she tries to get really close to shoot us. right? That's our range. Oh. I need to reduce that cooldown now to 20 seconds. That is too close. For throwing daggers, that is too close. So let's take a look at behavior tree. So it's going into the defend radius. So her radius is 350. Let's make this like 700. But also in the strafe, it's a 500 range here. I'm going to modify this to be 750. Circle radius to be 750. And because it's so large, I want a more number of points. Maybe 8. Yeah. Yeah, I'm close to you now. Swap you out for this guy. Okay. That's a lot better. Right? That good range? Oh. Okay, let me turn off this ability after. I think we might want to go all the way to 1,000. I kind of want to go all the way to 1,000 because you can throw far. 1,000. She'll go into the 750 range to kind of attack, I believe, right now, but she'll get to shoot from 1,000. So oh, I didn't change the this. Okay. Okay, I like that more. Okay. Yeah, she should stay behind. She is a ranged attacker. One thing I kind of want to change is potentially the walking, like, movement speed based on the speed of the character, right? Because when they're moving full speed, it makes sense that they're moving their legs so quickly. But when they're not, it doesn't make sense. It's been something on my to-do list for a bit, even though I don't think it's actually on my to-do list, but it's been on back of my mind for a while. So first of all, let's make it so your special has a 20-second cooldown. Okay. Because way too much. I wish this had a variation. Like I could make it like randomly between 5 seconds and 30 seconds, right? It'll do it, but no. Can't do it. So let's go to look at your animation blueprint. Let's go to the anim graph, locomotion, run. Play rate. Expose. Get movement. Oh, it depends on what she's doing. Right. Well, we're assuming that it's basing off of the sprinting, the max speed. So get sprint speed. Um, get velocity. Velocity, I need to convert to speed. Oh, ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
All right, it's vector length. That's the name of the node. Vector length. Forgot what it was called. Bad brain fart. Yes, we'll get the vector length, and then we'll just check what the speed is. And assuming this works, we'll need to apply it to all of the other animations as well. Well, thank you so much for the help. Have a good night. Enjoy your rest of your day. Oh yeah, I got some multivitamin gummies. It's for the homies, as I say, because I don't know if it'll focus. I don't know if you can read that. It says man slash, as I read it, homies. Because I'm in Canada, everything is in English and French. And in French, men, I guess, is probably pronounced homes. But I'm reading it as homies. Hommes. It's for men and the homies. Okay. And okay, ads are done. So let's get the vector length. We're gonna divide this in, and let's see how this reads. Is this going to be better or is this going to be worse? Okay. So, I think we need a minimum. I mean, it's actually, like, in terms of lining up, right? It's actually a lot better. It looks real bad. I think what this is showing me is, for like the final version, I'd probably want to have like a walking animation and a running animation separately. Like just two different speeds of animations. Let's do a minimum. The minimum is going to be 200. Hold on. What's your speeds for reference? .450. Walking speed is 150. I mean, if it's just a little bit slowed down, I think it will help. That doesn't seem a little bit slowed down. That seems a lot slowed down. Oh. I'm stupid. It's not minimum that I want. It's freaking maximum. I'm just being dumb. Of course it's taking the minimum. It's basically saying, okay, that's the maximum you can move. Because if I did 450, it should always be running at full speed. Yeah. So let's do like a little bit of a slowdown. Okay, just a little bit of a slowdown actually isn't bad. I think it helps. Okay, so mathematically, just if I go about 65%. Hey Gregory, welcome back. Satisfactory, so good. Glad you enjoyed it. Never played myself. I'm just going to take whatever this value is, and I'm going to multiply it by 0.7. That'll be the value here. And let's clean this up a little bit. Let's do it this way. And basically, we're just going to reuse this. And all the other characters. I just confirmed that it's all working well. Give me the other one. Thank you. Yeah, so just very slightly slows down. 30% slower speed. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. I'm just going to take all of this, copy it. And now if I go under the enemies, I just need to okay. Took a while to open that one. Odd. I should set this up with all the other ones. Actually, I'm not going to do the 2D ones. I'm only going to do the 3D ones. Come on. There he goes. Okay. So we just go into the run. Play rate exposed. Swapped out. Nice and simple. Motion, run. Okay. And last one. Okay. What are we complaining about? Oh yeah, she doesn't have the. You do have the death animations and stuff like that. We really need to do those. We'll do those next time, of course. Okay, but now, yeah, we have the character. So she's now throwing from further distance, and she'll still follow us and all that. What I want to do is, yeah, if we come close to her, she'll go into hiding, which is exactly what we want. And then she'll come out of it and she'll do her thing. But if we try to get like in melee range, she'll go hide. And I want to probably change that the range on that. Just find cover. If it's less than 200, I want to change that to be less than 400. She'll go find cover. So if I run up to her, there you go. She starts running away much earlier. And she's not exactly fast. Because her movement speed is 450 max. Mine is considerably higher. So, do we want to make her movement speed a little bit faster? I kind of do. So let's give her like 550 jogging speed. Jogging speed could be 250, 350, just a little bit of a boost in speed. Yeah, that seems a little bit better as she's running away. I think I want her to have vision. Do we want to have her only do that when she has vision? I think I do. Close that. So now she'll only do this when she can see me. Do not abort though on if you lose vision. Just don't go into it. So now what I want to see is if I run circles, if I have her lose vision of me, will it trigger or pop the cooldown? So it failed the can't see target. I want to see if she'll use the... Okay. So when she could see me finally, it did go off. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. What I might need to do down the line is make it so the attack does not start immediately. There's like maybe like a animation starts playing. Also, if I hit her, will this stop? I don't think it will, but I need to make it so it stops when I hit her. Or basically when she's stunned. Yeah, so animation stopped, but that hasn't. Okay. I need to do. Let's take a look at our damage. When I take damage, right, all this is fine. What I might do here is just have a blank function that I can have all children take from. That way, it's blank in the parent. It doesn't do anything. But if I need something unique to happen on taking damage, actually, we can do it in the execute stun. That's really when I'd want to have this happen. Yeah, here. So call this on stun. No. I didn't mean to put you in here. I meant to put you in here. I don't want to make a circle. Empty for child use on stunt. Okay. So now we can go into here. And I can override why do I not see unstun here? Oh, do I need to compile the enemy? Is that why? What? 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 Oh, they're stun triggered. Oh, is that was it because I was putting it without spaces and it wanted spaces on stunt? On space stunt. God. For once, I was putting it without spaces because that's why I named it, but it was sure. Okay, so we need to basically clear this timer. So throw it to a variable. This is our circle AOE timer. Copy this, put it here. Okay. So now, when specifically she gets stunned, it should stop that animation. If she was already stunned and it's on her cooldown, she should not. Aha! And it did. It stopped it. Yeah. I love when things work. Okay. So now she's no longer so we can now stop that animation. She's now throwing it from further away. We do need to run away, and we can get out of it when we're hit. I think for this ability, it's in a good place now for her. We need to finish her animation still. So, as you saw, right, we have some animations here. So we need, right, the death animation, the jump, either remove the animation transitions runs. I think she has them, so we might as well use it. Yeah, we need the transitions. So we need the deaths and the jumps. Okay, so we'll probably be doing that tomorrow. Because we have the stun / hit one. Remove you. You're good. Clean this up a little bit. You're good. We'll probably modify that AoE. I don't like the fact that I'm making these materials for it. We should have just a single master material for this stuff. But down the line, I'll create one. For now, for this testing stuff, this is fine. Also, I'm looking forward to, I don't know if you guys saw, in 5.4, I believe, or it's in future plans. I think in 5.4 it's out already, but it's not production ready. They're changing the behavior tree system to, instead of being this tree, it's like going to be like a easier if I show, because I don't know the name for it. It's gonna be like this. You have like sub things, and then you have the main thing, right? So it's the same thing. Maybe the main one, right? It's the same effect as this, but the difference is right now when it goes into one tree, and let's say it's in here, you can't just automatically jump from this to here. It has to go all the way up the tree and all the way back down. But with this new system, it'll be able to go from here to here if you wanted it to, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, the state tree, is that what it's called? State tree. Yeah. Yeah, so like this, right? So I'm looking forward to this. This is not production ready. Like, it's still very early on. And I might play around with it. We'll see. If we, when we migrate to 5.4, I just need to wait for all the plugins that I used to also migrate to 5.4. Right? But yeah, this is like just so much easier to use. And right, you can see this, you can tell it to go to parent, and you can tell this one to go to next. But after this move into position, it just goes to find cover. Right? So you can just, it's I like this a lot more. So I'm looking forward to using this. For now, though, we don't have it. We're still stuck with this, and that's why there's this mess. Because it's a left to right thing, so you need to have it width-wise. You can't even stack these like vertically or in odd ways. But it's okay. It's okay. Soon, TM. Soon. Okay, so on stunt is now working great. This is also, by the way, a great way if you ever want to have like potentially something happen on children of a parent, but you don't know what it is, so you possibly want to be unique for each one. You can just do this either as a function or as an event. You have a blank event in the parent, and just override the event in the children, and then every child is going to have a unique thing, and that works. It depends on your system, of course. I can't do that with the weapons because those are data actors. Theoretically, I could do with the weapons as well, but then it becomes a big mess of things. Okay, but things are all good now, and I think that is where we're gonna call it a night for now. Because I think we got into a real good place. Don't give me an elite. Yeah. She's now attacking us from a distance, and her movement's a little bit better with it slowed down when she's not moving as fast. And she'll eventually do her special. Now, I would love to have, like, what I might do is have a new system where I do a check, like a random check to see if it succeeds to doing it. So maybe I'll reduce the cooldown to like 5 seconds, but it'll be like a 30% chance to succeed. So every 5 seconds, there's a 30% chance to succeed. So it could be after 5 seconds, or it could be after 30 seconds, or it could be, right? It'll make it a little more varied. Because if you aggro like multiple of these guys at the same time, they will all attack at the same time. So I think that's also going to be in the to-do list. I think that'll make things a little bit better. Because right now, it's always consistently 20 seconds, and I don't like that. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was fun, you know. Hopefully, my poor shoulder / back is not going to be so much of a pain as it was last night, so I can get some sleep. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. And I also need to look into the Discord why, for some reason, it's not showing the announcement channels unless you have all things checked, all channels visible. That's really weird. I'm going to investigate that. It's on my to-do list. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye!